settlers, Kenya held the promise of feudal England with a better climate. The country never developed a white working class, and the success of the European dream depended, from the beginning, upon African labor. It is essentially an overseer's country, wrote Lord Cranworth in 1912. Once the oxen are broken, and the native taught, continuous manual labor in the sun is no longer necessary.
On the 4th of September 1913, the Grant family, Major Jocelyn, his wife Nellie and daughter Elspeth, set sail from Britain for a remote part of the British Empire called Kenya, enticed by the promise of a new life.
Win a golden return in Africa. Climate and soil alike work for the settler. Crops of all sorts flourish prolifically. Labor is cheap. The life is healthy and free from home conventions and restrictions. It is the ideal life for the energetic and enterprising.
6 weeks later, they arrive at the port of Mombasa. All around them, Kenyan produce, tea and coffee, coconuts and maize was being loaded onto ships to be sent back to Britain. Through its empire, Britain controlled 60% of the world's rubber, 50% of the world's rice, and 70% of the world's gold production. For Britain, the empire provided a ready-made market for their manufactured goods, like trains.
The building of a railway from Mombasa to Kisumu brought the inaccessible interior into contact with the outside world. Land flanking the new railway, seldom grazed by the nomadic tribesmen and cultivated not at all, was taken over by the white man, populated with cattle and cultivated.
From Mombasa, the Grants take the train to the capital, Nairobi, travelling in a first-class carriage, whites only. In Nairobi, they find much to make them feel at home. British-style hotels, churches, tea shops and banks. They soon move on to a small settlement called Thika. Here they build a house and establish a plantation to grow coffee. Land in Kenya was plentiful and cheap. Sir Harry Johnston, a colonial administrator, thought that the British were building up Kenya out of nothing.
Here we have a territory admirably suited for a white man's country, for the country in question is utterly uninhabited for miles and miles.
Difference? Very little difference. We had our dogs and our horses and our friends, and we entertained, we went about. The Africans were very friendly and willing to learn, and they worked for one. They'd never worked, of course, before, but they soon learned. We took it for granted that everything was all right.
To the early settlers, Kenya held the promise of feudal England. Kenya held the promise of feudal England with a better climate. The country never developed a white working class, and the success of the European dream depended, from the beginning, upon African labor. It is essentially an overseer's country, wrote Lord Cranworth in 1912. Once the oxen are broken, and the native taught, continuous manual labor in the sun is no longer necessary.